So people will begin to ask me, how do I work on my self-esteem? How do I begin to really, really love myself? And it's a hard question for me to answer for people that don't believe in God or unbelievers, because truly how you love yourself is to grow closer to him. God is love. He is literally the source of love. And so the more you draw closer to him, the more you begin to love yourself. We learn what real love looks like and feels like because the foundation of love, who is God, is inside of us. So the more we love him, the more we begin to the more we begin to love ourselves, and is the more that we begin to see ourselves the way he sees us. Not the world sees us, not what trauma shaped us to be, not what people says about us. We begin to see ourselves the way God created us and the way that he sees us. And so God is the source of all love. God is love. Whoever lives in God, God is in them. And that's 1 John 4:16. When we come near to God, we come near to love itself. His character teaches us what love is, not just towards others, but towards ourselves. Love changes how we see ourselves. It says we love because he first loved us. This is in 1 John 4:19. As we respond to his love, we learn that our worth does not come from people, success, or approval. It comes from being loved by him first. And so we're not seeking validation or outside love or people that God didn't authorize us to be in relationships or friendships in order to find love through them. We seek it through God. And then through God's love, he begins to bring people that truly loves us to us. And so we're not searching. God just brings or just orchestrates, or we start to attract people that look more like God. And so we are being loved correctly. Okay. And then number 3, God's love reshapes our identity. God's love reshapes our identity, not our own selves. God's love reshapes our identity. Psalms 139:14 says, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. So the closer we are to him, the easier it becomes to believe this. His presence corrects the lies we tell ourselves. Like, things that we tell ourselves, like, we're not worthy, or we're not worthy of love, or we believe the lies that people told us. We start to believe those lies and not listen to what God has said. His presence corrects the lies we tell ourselves and replaces it with truth. His love heals the parts of us that feel unworthy. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. This is Psalms 34:18. When we bring our wounds to God, he restores us. Healing leads to self-love that is grounded, humble, and healthy. When we get closer to him, he restores our wounds. Loving God teaches us how to love others and ourselves well. Loving God teaches us how to love ourselves. He's the source of love. So loving him teaches us how to love ourselves and how to love others. And so when people don't love God or don't have a foundation of what love is, which is him, then it's hard for them not to only love themselves, but it's hard for them to love others. And so Mark 12:31 says, love your neighbors as yourself. Jesus ties these ideas together. You cannot love others well if you hate yourself. And you cannot love yourself well without receiving God's love.